Welcome.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Barkley. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 33 yards for Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
After the sack, it's 2nd. And the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Very nice run there. And when you think of the term complete back, Bijan Robinson is one of the first guys that comes to mind. He's coming off an impressive rookie season, but the scary part for NFL defenses, he's just scratching the surface.
Cousins to throw it.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Kyle Pitts,
49 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
When he gets a head of steam going, and as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Coup for the extra point.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
56 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
A first down carry for Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Here's McLeod on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. So out come the Falcons now. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down. Cousins. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a first and 10. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Brandon Graham, great pursuit there, getting the tackle for loss. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
2 yards on the pickup there. And they'll be facing a third and 12.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Third and 12. Now, looking deep here from Mooney.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be Eagles football, first and 10. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. Up the middle with Barkley. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players, and glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
36 yards on the punt with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
Now Cousins.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Throwing is Cousins.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. In motion goes McLeod. Robinson will try to pick it up. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down, because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Now 2nd and 5.
They got 48.
To throw, Cousins.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Darnell Mooney
from 4 yards out.
And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play? Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins.
Right back to Pitts again.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Excellent catch there by Pitts, and there aren't many players in this position who can rival the type of athleticism he brings to the table. Here in year 4, the Falcons, they're expecting a monster year from him.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright.
Joe Smith salute.
Oh, snap. Salute, Eric. What's up, King?
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw.
Joe Smith salute King frown.
So it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So no problems at all on that one. And
Yeah, I'm just getting smacked right now.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case,
I saw that he was live, King.
to force the field goal.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate you coming through.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of
I
time
try to
left,
do it
but
every
enough
day, but
certainly to
sometimes
get
I don't make it Sunday. Yeah, I like the Eagles.
This is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
They go play action with Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Hurts. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with...
The Eagles is a good team. My football team is straight trash.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game. And the coverage
Oh, what's your team?
on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game. And now it brings up fourth down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
The Charger.
First and 10 as they take over. Bijan Robinson leading the offense.
Oh, the Chargers. Okay. Yeah, I got
Second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
yeah, Josh Herbert.
As we're witnessing right now,
Been like y'all safety.
going to be in the books.
Oh, I can't think of his name. I think it's 33. He's pretty good.
Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah,
I think y'all running back pretty good too, though. Last name start with an E, I think.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
That's complete to Mooney.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
There's Mooney with another catch.
And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Time.
This week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That one downfield for Dotson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10.
Back to throw here.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
Yep, the problem that might always have is if they have a good offense, they would have a crappy defense, or if they got a good defense, they age.
One more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, I feel you there.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well.
You got Cash App King crown.
The clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, yeah, I do, King. Hold on.
As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Damn you getting spanked, but it's all good.
Yeah, sorry about that. I normally do a little better than this, but yeah, it happens. Hold on, I'll put it here in the chat.
Fasho. My Cash App is $Bakefire at Eric Jordan.
Man, I should have scored in that last play.
And they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Second and 5.
No touch that. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. This one complete down the field to Goddard. Down the left sideline.
And he is into the end zone.
That's what I'm talking about time.
Dallas 4 yards.
And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Cash app face with tears of joy, money bag, money mouth face, money bag face with tears of joy.
Oh, I appreciate it, King.
And as we show you some
Salute.
of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
No problem, King. Crown, crown, crown.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Defense needs to put in work, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Yeah, he is picking me apart.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Play action now. Cousins.
That's complete to the tight end, Warner.
And he gets us.
Yeah, they keep getting that mismatch. That's a mismatch right there. Graham coming out and guard that tight end. It's a mismatch.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
Oh, he couldn't cough that up.
And finish this one off.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now it's 3rd and 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Touchdown!
Bijan Robinson
From 4 yards out. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Coup now.
Yeah, they let me down this time.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
All right. Time for the comeback.
That time a 6-play drive.
And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Bijan Robinson.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Most definitely.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit and start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there. But obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins
got London on the slant.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They go play action. Cousins.
And not an interception.
And down inside the 50.
I know, right?
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now Cousins. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive.
That defense putting in work.
Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Yeah, they're keeping us in there right now.
Throwing, Cousins.
Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
Oh, we needed that right there.
Stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
Controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Zach Bourne, his 2nd sack of the night.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Cousins.
This is Madden 25.
Yes, sir. Madden 25.
Forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
Fourth down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. So now, Charles,
Damn, Madden 25 looks realistic as foul.
the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
Oh, yeah, it's real realistic.
But how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are in great
You picked me off again.
as they take over at the 46-yard line.
It certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Again, it's Robinson.
Not again, damn, Madden ain't showing you no love.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Cousins to throw it.
Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the time. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Second and 6.
Great, set.
Barkley, inside handoff. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Justin Simmons firing all the way in from his safety position.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Damn, the Falcon ain't playing.
No, they're not tonight. That's for sure.
Robinson on a give right side.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. On play action, Cousins.
Looking deep here from Mooney.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion.
Cousins. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get their time that they have sacked him tonight.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brown the motion man right. A fake on the jet sweep as they'll go play action with Hurts.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going
Defense catch the ball.
but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Robinson up the middle.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good gain there on 1st down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Locates Mooney on the out route.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
They'll run with Robinson.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Robinson with another carry.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing, and partner.
And finally, defense put in some work.
And then try and hit the reset button starting to.
Yeah, true.
There from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play down.
Everyone
seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Yeah, I'll play him again in a minute. I'm just going to get something to eat. Be right back. I'm going to get him right back.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And really, it looked at times like
that's who they play in real life. They play tomorrow night.
They deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease.
But I appreciate you coming through, EJ. It's normally a little bit better than this, but
because the crowd left
You
pretty
win
early
some,
in
you
this one,
lose
didn't it?
some.
Well, plus they have a police escort.
But
You had to spoil that
I'll
part of it. Of
I'll
course,
probably be
they're gonna
back
get
on in about an hour. I'm just get something to eat right
out
quick.
because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat.
Again,
This one didn't
thanks
get
for
fun
watching,
us.
EJ and everybody that's catching on the replay. As always, like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Broadcast partner and our entire crew. We'll
Peace.
catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Fasho. Victory hand, dark skin tone 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 victory hand, dark skin tone. Thanks EJ and everyone for watching. Like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe and share.
Yeah.